comments, anything that's troubling you, anything you need help on, anything that that maybe you didn't see today. Let me show you short, long real quick. Scott, can you go over to the hash mark there? You're gonna have you stand here. I'm gonna be the third just to make this easy. Okay, so depending on level, with the girls we were doing this in 44 yards of space. We were doing a 4-man, first touch, out of the air, volley it down. That's not all your 8-year-old teams, right? So, ball starts at the end, okay? So it's gonna be a short, I'm gonna take his spot, long, and then you're gonna go do the same thing on the far side. Short, and then long to me, and then come get it. I'm gonna go short, he's gonna go short back, and come take my spot, long. Short, long. Easy, right?
Yeah.
Simple. Let's break it down though. Let's talk about how this should be done correctly. You just saw kind of a rudimentary version. So when I play a short ball and I'm checking 2, should I check 2 in a straight line? Never. Exactly. Every single kid will, because they're not thinking about it. They're thinking it's just too kind of robotic movement of the short, long. So when that ball is played in, I need to be opening up, just like we talked about on that other drill, right? And you play short, and now I can play short. That's correct body positioning. And then the long ball. So instead of more linear, now we're trying to open up a little bit and have guys be in a correct body positioning to receive the ball. Because again, I want to be able to receive that short one. So if I'm playing in, I want to be able to receive in this position. So now I can either go back to Scott, real game, right? Real scenario. I can go back here, or I could turn and play here. So getting that correct body positioning and opening your body up. That would be correct, opening up at an angle. So that's short, long though. And you're exactly right, you could just go big, right? Problem is depending on your skill level, come on in. Depending on the skill level, the balls will scatter, right? So you want to start with something just as simple as 20 yards. Because kids, when they come up to me in high school, I need them to be able to hit a 10-yard pass on the ground. I need them to hit a 15-yard pass on the ground. I need them to hit a 20-yard pass on the ground, right? I need them to be able to put 20 yards in the air, 25 yards in the air. So this is great, but they have to be able to hit those kind of passes to be real successful as the level gets higher, right? And this can start here, and then bigger and bigger, but just the margin of error is going to get wider.
Yeah. We're moving up to 11 on 11, so it's your bigger field, and so I need them to make that pass.
Absolutely.
But they're not ready to make that pass yet.
Well,
so
but you
that's
can start,
a good deal.
Starter.
Yeah.
Start it a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
But then, so when it comes down to that passes, it's going to be like the technique.
Yeah.
Right? Are you comfortable showing like proper kicking technique?
Yeah.
And okay. I mean, because not everyone is. So if you've got little kids and you're trying to teach them correct technique, and you want to show them how to make an instep pass, or inside the foot, it's going to be heel down and toe up, okay, with an ankle locked. That's the correct technique. If you want them to be able to hit the ball with their laces, their foot's got to be down, right, toe down. Okay, and if they have, a lot of them struggle with locking the ankle. What I tell them is curl your toes. Yeah. Okay, if they can put their foot down and curl their toes, it kind of engages that ankle and locks it a little bit, right, just so they can get a feeling. I've even taken teams and gone around and go, okay, lock your ankle for me. And I'll go down there and I'll be like, is that locked? And then they feel it, because I'm moving it. And then I go, okay, don't let me move it. And then they really feel that muscle engage. And it takes, a couple seconds, but it can pay off dividends later, because they're actually, hey, this is what it feels like to kick, right? And just taking that extra second to take a knee. And I'd recommend everybody that you guys, when you coach little kids, you should be talking to them like this. Get on their level. You're going to get so much more out of them. They're going to see right into your eyes. They're going to know that you're serious about what you want them to do, right? And it shouldn't be you peering down at them, telling them what to do. Get on their level a little bit. It can only help. What else, though? What else you got? Anything? Any questions, comments, concerns? Anything that's popped up over the years? Parental issues, game time issues. I mean, right? I'm all ears. I can try and
I have the 8-year-olds, and none of them. There was no goalie, I guess, last year.
Yeah.
So none of them know what they're doing, and I don't. No one has gloves. Do they need gloves?
You can get it from league.
League gun.
Oh, okay.
contact Monica Dyer.
They should have come in
Equipment.
your soccer bag.
Yeah, they need gloves in there.
Yeah, contact Monica. She can get them for you.
When you don't have a goalie, I think it's important to rotate kids in.
Yes.
You know, you're gonna find some kid that just loves throwing their body around, and then as they get older, that's gonna be kind of the kid that's like, hey, I'm the goalie.
And at 8s, they can't drop kick anyways.
There you go.
They
Do
can't,
not-
They can't drop kick till 12.
Do not take the chunky kid and make him your goalie. That's just
That's
right.
wrong.
I mean, that's just not right. I mean, first off, the goalkeeper is could very well be the most important position on the field. So don't do that. Don't do that. And obviously, they need to get some running in. Get them running. Right? If you can make it fun, they're going to want to run around. They're going to want to be part of it. I know when I grew up playing in Mukilteo Youth, there was a chunky kid. He played defense, and he built the raddest sandcastles at Picnic Point Elementary Field during games. His name was Eric. Still remember his name.
Now he's president.
No, but it was funniest thing. He'd be literally sitting down on the ground in the sand at Picnic Point, making these sandcastles. The ball would be rolling. Eric! He'd get up, kick the snot out of it, protecting the sandcastle, right? Sits back down, and he's doing his thing. But you know what? It was fun for him. It worked. It drove us nuts sometimes on the Dragon Slayers. But you know, it's each their own, right? Each their own. What else? Yeah.
Three areas this year that we need to transition. Throw-ins, making a move on the throw-in. Hard to turn. Goal kicks and protecting against defense. Right. Offensive, they're okay. They're all over the place. But defensive, teaching positioning.
Defensive goal kicks is a concern?
Well, having them cover the posts and make sure they're covering players, and they just kind of just bunch all up.
Sorry.
We're talking corner kicks.
Corner kicks. Corner
Okay.
kicks.
Sorry, you just blew my mind there.
Sorry,
Okay.
corner
Yeah, I was
kicks.
Whoa.
And then
Okay.
the kickoff scenario. You know, some teams say you have to play it forward. Some refs say no, just kick it at the goal. So all.
Okay, as far as I know, you
The
can
ball
go
can go in
backwards.
any direction. So
Yeah,
FIFA
and you can have a
Right.
player on the opposite side now. One player
Yeah.
can take that kick.
Right.
So the way FIFA is now, that ball's here. I'm going this direction.
You can drop it.
There's your first
Do
kick.
not show them to do that.
No, it
No.
does. You don't have to go forward anymore.
Do not
No,
have to go
right? They
forward.
changed
And,
it.
well, in fact, I mean, and
No,
to this point, is if I'm going this way, is actually I can start on this half of the
Yes.
field
Yeah.
and then play it backwards.
Just
You
right?
just play it back to
Just
your
one
mid
player.
or
One
player.
player.
Yeah, just the guy taking the kick.
Or they can actually boot it too if they want to.
They could,
If they
yeah,
want
if you've got some.
But you don't want to teach them that either.
No.
Hey, honestly,
Possession.
there's a high school we play against that they have a kickoff play, and they line up 4 of their fastest track stars, and they kick it down there.
We
and
did
actually,
that in the last 2 minutes if we were down.
hey,
Our team
you'll see
always did that.
international teams sometimes they're down.